Take a deep breath in. You have arrived, you have arrived, you have arrived. If you are here, it is for a reason. There are some important messages from your spirit guides, from your higher self that wants to reach you in this moment. So sit back and allow what wants to come through to click into place for you as we move through this pick a card reading today. My name is Isabel Katarina. I'm a Nordic medicine woman, a psychic channel and spiritual teacher. I'm here to uplift, inspire and remind you of who you are on a soul level. And I'm super excited to share these messages with you today through a pick a card reading. So in the thumbnail you saw these 3 different images and I'm sure you were drawn to at least 1 or 2 of them even. You're welcome to look at more than one of them. But either way, there is some messages here for you. So you can look in the description box for the timestamps to go directly to each section if you want to. And I also want to say before we start, thank you to everyone who is liking and sharing and subscribing to my channel. I'm super grateful for all of you, just your presence and your love, your messages, like really, thank you so much. You're super appreciated. So yeah, let's get into it, all right? So if you have picked number 1, which was the lion. The lion heart with the expression in the 3rd eye, because this is what it is about right now for you. It was the lion and also the golden heart, if you didn't notice. The golden heart is actually around my neck right here, so that's what it represents. Where you are right now is in a very empowering journey. You are re-empowering yourself actually. You're coming back to this opening of the 3rd eye, knowing, deep knowing of your worth. You have a heart of gold. You are here to stand in your power. You're here to share that gold that is in your heart. There is so much within you that wants to come out. And what was coming up through this card and through this energy was also like you are in the process of this awakening, of taking your power back. You are like, I think that your kindness and your open-heartedness and warmth has not always been fully understood or respected, not by everyone anyway, and you've had some experience that may have wanted you to withdraw from being this kind and loving person that I know that you really are. And your guides and your soul is really calling you to come back to the deep remembrance that that is your path. You are here to share. You're here to share your heart from a very empowered space, and that the heartbreaks or the misunderstandings or the times where you were not respected fully and understood, maybe even betrayed sometimes, was happening. And I'm not trying to diminish like pain or things that has happened, because it's not always fair, that's for sure. But I want the messages coming through is that it is really what's happening for you to be fully ready for this next chapter of your life, because you are supposed to win big in this life. You're supposed to share your heart. You're supposed to stand in your power, and knowing that, you know, knowing what you know from all the experiences that you had is something that's going to help you in this upcoming season as you're rising and as you are showing yourself more, and as you're allowing this open heart to be shared. You have a totally different discernment and you are smart, you know that, but it's like this, it's going to help you in this upcoming season to discern who is worthy of your time and not, who is worthy of your open heart and not. You can choose much more wisely now because you're standing in your power. That maybe your cutoff game will be a bit razor bladey. We're gonna look into it more as we move into the tarot, but it's like you're gonna have that when you stand in your strength, because it's gonna attract all different kind of people. But you're here to shine. You're really here to shine and to show yourself and to allow yourself to be seen. So what came with the lion was also the puma. So there's something about the big cats, maybe you really resonate with the big cats. Look at this guy, it's also very orange and purple. And so it's also about awakening, power awakening. Like these big cats right here, they don't take shit from anyone. They don't allow anyone to ruffle their feathers. They know how to stand up for themselves. And I feel that your calling in this life, cards are falling, wait a second, is also just like so much bigger than just you. You are here to bring a completely new stability into your life, and that the abundance that is coming, the Ace of Cups, is also the emotional abundance, actually, like fulfillment from the emotional point of view. It is gonna come from you sharing your heart, and it is about freeing yourself actually from this, almost as if you felt that you've been in a bind or been locked somehow in maybe some life circumstances or in a job or in some, maybe there was relationships that wasn't really healthy for you, or you felt like kind of stuck, but it's like you're breaking free from that now. You're breaking out of that now. You're ready for a new start. And also the Ace of Wands is coming, because it is like you are taking your power back. You are grabbing the wand of your life, like this magic wand. And the abundance that wants to come through, it is supposed to come through from you sharing that lion strength, from you sharing that big heart of yours. You are also very connected to your emotions, and it's like, I feel like it's a very masculine energy also. This, it's like this coming back to your masculine power, either if you're a woman or a male, it doesn't matter, something in between, whatever you want to be, right? But this is about reclaiming your masculine energy, because there's a time for everything. There is a time to embrace the soft feminine, but there is also a time to embrace the stable masculine. You have a very sensitive side to you. You have a side that feels a lot. You feel other people, you feel yourself, you have a lot of emotions, and it's like you are finding more of a stability there, and to know, to be discernment, to be the protector of your own life, to be the masculine energy that take charge, that is making decisions that you know is good for you. And you want to have people in your life, you want to have good people in your life. And I'm sorry about these betrayals. I'm so sorry about the people that didn't see fully your value, and you deserve so much better. And that's what you're realizing. You have a heart of gold. You really have a heart of gold. And as you are realizing your worth and you're taking your power back, you will be able to say no. The masculine energy can also say no to things that does not feel good, and can say yes to the things that feel good. And that is your chapter now, to be in your power, to choose who you want to be. You can see through people very, very easily. And I feel like this has already happened for you. Like the old has already, like the death already happened. Like you are resurrecting right now. Like the energy is like you are rising right now. You are the lion already. So stop pretending to be less than that. You don't have to pretend to be less than that. You know that you are so worthy of all that is good. You are worthy of healthy unions. You are worthy of, you really are worthy of healthy relationships in your life, to have good people in your life. The tower moment has already happened. It has already happened if it's not already happening now. Like the universe is removing people and places and situations from your life that was not in your highest good, that you were already feeling intuitively. Like either something happened for the tower to fall so that it had to like disappear, like these different what to say, constellations with people had to be removed from your life, and there is like this clean slate. The 10 of Swords already happened. You are so ready for the new. Reclaim that power right now. I don't know what I'm like spitting, I'm too excited. It's good that you're not sitting right there getting that in your face. You don't take shit anymore, and you're not supposed to. You know what a beautiful person you are, and you really, really just deserve absolutely the best. So as you are taking your power back, as you're remembering who you are, as you are awakening, there is temperance, there is balance being restored. Like water is flowing from one cup to the other. There is water, there is like, you can take your shoes off and ground yourself. You can simply land in the knowing that, yeah, even the star is here. It's like this new, it's a lot of like barefoot in the water, grounding yourself, coming back to that, knowing that you are a star actually. You have so star qualities around you, and I think that you have played small in your life enough times, enough moments where you wanted to roar, but you decided to be quiet instead. And it is good to choose our battles. We know sometimes the silence speaks a lot louder than any words could ever share, and to simply remove ourselves. That's what came up, the King of Swords in reverse, because yeah, it's a lot of this masculine energy, and the King of Swords is like knows when and who to cut out of your life. It is like this, you're on your throne, but I think it's coming in reverse, because it's also like you don't want to fight actually. You don't want to stand with your sword. Like your sword, you want to collaborate actually. You want, it's the three of coins. It's like you want to create, like your golden heart wants to include people, wants to bring people with you. You want win-win. You want everyone to win. It's not just for you, it's for everyone. And you don't like cutting people off. You don't like this energy of having to be like this. But I think it is a part of you also remembering who you are and what you are worth. Because that is also the thing. If you want better in your life, you need to have the courage to say no to what is not that. You need to have the courage to tell the universe, like, no, I don't accept these sort of people. I don't accept these sort of situations. I don't accept to be treated like this. And if it just means that you remove yourself silently, then that's enough. That's enough. It's just like, I don't take this. I want opportunities that feel stable. Look at him sitting at his horse again. The Pentacles is like this. Yeah, I'm ready for new opportunities that are actually coming from a place that is coming in reverse. It's like I say, like this has already happened. The death already happened. The 10 of Swords and death in reverse. Like there's no going back. You cannot go back to this old way of being. You cannot go back to this way of allowing people to step on you because you're wanting their approval. Like, no, there's not like that anymore. Even the 3 of Swords is coming right now, and everything is in reverse because you are not supposed to be in this energy at all. The 3 of Pentacles is coming upright. The 2 of Cups is coming upright. You are ready for healthy relationships. You are ready for successful collaborations. You are ready to stand in your power, to celebrate. To celebrate. This was actually coming in reverse as well. I think that the celebration is just simply on its way, and the celebration is here for your taking. And then I shuffled and it came again. It came up right, like yes, it wants to definitely come through. You're making a move in your life. You are. And even this person here is bringing someone with them. Like it's almost like they're saving someone. They're like, you're not going alone. You don't have to do it alone. You have a very strong heart. You have a very soft heart. You have a very emotional and beautiful side to you. And this is the awakening, but your rest and your hermit mood, I think, is about over right now. You are ready to take some new action, and it wants to come in fast. It wants to enter your life. What can you do to awaken yourself? I think some of the things, if you still have some wounding from some old people or situations that you have gone through in your life, then you can write a note, a letter of what it is that you're letting go of. It's very good around the full moon as well, depending on when you look at it. This is timeless readings. Either way, a ritual to let go is to write down on a piece of paper, I'm ready to let go, I'm ready to forgive, I'm ready to forgive myself. Cut your cords. It's time to cut cords to these people, to these situations that did not serve you, that did not respect you. Archangel Michael is coming through. He really wants to be with you through this process. So when you write this letter to yourself, you will write what it is that you're ready to let go of. I'm hereby letting go of this person. I'm hereby letting go of this pain, this situation. I'm hereby releasing. And you're gonna give it to the earth, or you burn it. You do a little ritual for yourself. You might go to the water and let it go. And what is actually gonna come from that is freeing of your mind, because this has been taking also a lot of mind space for you. It's been taking a lot of energy for you, and it's time to like release it, release these people. Crown chakra is coming. It's like new ideas. Like, I feel like you already have ideas though of what it is that you want to do, but new ideas, like there's space for your ideas now because you're standing in your power. That's why the energy was up here by the third eye and the golden heart. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that? Your golden heart and your crown chakra will be freed up when these old situations and places and people that didn't fully see or respect who you were, when you actually deserved so much better, and you are taking your power back right now. You are ready to give from your heart again, because that's what you naturally want to do. That is just your persona. That is just who you are, with the new discernment of who deserves your attention, who deserves your precious heart. It is worth taking care of. And what came was a twin flame. So how beautiful is that? Love wants to come into your life if you're already in a relationship. Third eye chakra. So yeah, like all the ideas, the crown and the third eye came in the heart. Like that's what you are all about right now, what you're activating right now. So the twin flame is also this energy of this union, with yourself. And when you reunite with yourself and your own worth, then people that are deserving of you, there is space for them to enter your life, so they can. And if you are waiting for a romantic relationship to fall into place, or you're waiting for that special one to enter your life, like there will be space for this person when you let this old hurt go, when you let this old pain go. It is well overdue, and you already know that. So yes, you're ready, my friend. There is something about healing away addictions, something about something old. And I think that is also the energy of addiction, is this feeling of not feeling empowered in ourselves. I've also struggled with addictions before in my life, in periods, and it is this energy of like, I'm gonna take my power back because I am stronger than any substance. I am stronger than any situation or any person that is trying to hold me down. And I think some of the most strongest people I have ever met in my life is people that has overcome addictions, honestly. To slay those demons, yes, you can do that. If there is still some lingering energies of that, some substances or something that you turn to comfort yourself, it is time to come back to your power and take your power back. Manifestation power. Like, you have the power to manifest. Use the spell the positive spells about your life, like you can do this, you can create the life that you want. You are an earth angel. You have come here to help other people to grow. You have come here to help other people to remember that they also have a golden heart. Like, you are so strong, you're so powerful, and sometimes that it has been also your weakness, like your strength. You have used your strength, been so like stubborn in some ways, but at the same time I think you're maturing so much right now. And keep believing in a beautiful place. I know that you have seen this place. My guides kept telling me so many times that heaven on earth is not a place, it is a frequency. And when you enter the frequency, good fortune, good luck, good people, good things will follow you wherever you go. It's not gonna matter where you are in the world, because good things will come to you, because you are in the frequency of creating heaven on earth. You are in your heart. Soma of the Galactic Heart. This card speaks about allowing yourself to receive from the universe. It is like this woman is just like receiving this galactic love, this just this, allowing this love to pour into her, to him. Lastly, the turquoise woman of change. Change is upon you, my friend. There is no turning back. You have already left the old behind. You have already entered this new frequency. You cannot deny who you are. You really can't. You're a child of the light. You are a beautiful butterfly with a golden heart, and never doubt that. Never doubt yourself. We need you. We really need you. Like, your healing is my healing. My healing is your healing. When you dare to share who you are, you give other people permission to also do that. And there is space for you. There is space for you. You are the precious and rare. There is nobody like you. And when you start to show the world who you are, from this empowered place of having your boundaries very strong, having your masculine energy very rooted into the ground, nobody can cancel you. Nobody can push you down, because you do not accept that. You walk away. You know what I mean? I know that you do. You wouldn't even have listened this far if you wouldn't. Warrior. A warrior of light. I'm so happy to meet you. It is so good to feel your energy. I really hope that this message has been empowering for you. I really hope that you rise up into that knowing that you're already remembering so deeply, to trust your path, to move forward just one step at a time. Take your power back, my friend. We need you. We need you. We need you to stand in your power. You are so loved. The key is in your heart. You hold the golden heart. This reading is complete. Thank you so much. I love you so much. And if you want to support me, I hope you want to like, share and subscribe to my channel, because it means a lot to me and it helps me to reach more people. If you're interested in working more with me, look in the description box and you can check out my website for private readings, retreats and trainings. Other than that, I wish you well, my friend. I wish you very, very beautiful day ahead. Gracias. So welcome to number 2, card number 2. If you chose this card, then I'm so excited to meet you and I'm so excited to talk to you. You are going through a very interesting, you're in an interesting part of your awakening right now, which is, it is a very ancestral and deep healing that you're going through at this time. Look at this powerful, powerful, powerful card. It has so many messages. The Jaguar is here, the hummingbirds are here. This medicine woman has this blue butterfly over her head, and if you're drawn to this image, it was also the energy of the throat chakra. You are right now reclaiming your voice and reclaiming your ancestral wisdom, your inherited wisdom of the medicine woman and the medicine man. What came with it was the key. You saw the little key in there, didn't you? I got this key. You got this key. This key is very important right now. This key is... this is the key to actually everything that you need. Everything that you need to unlock this higher knowledge. Because what came with the Jaguar medicine was also the Amuta card, which is the sage of higher power. And right now I was burning a little bit of sage. It is such a beautiful energy to cleanse and clear. And also the owl. So these are the energies, is the basis of this reading today. And you are, I can just like feel the ancestors on your mother's side. It's also on your father's side, but I'm just feeling the females. I'm just feeling the women on in your ancestry line that are cheering on you. They are calling on you. They just like really, really want you to awaken. I'm just gonna turn this sage off because it was like super smoky right now. And this is actually very significant to what is happening in your life right now. Like, I feel like you're already lit. You're already lit. Give me a second to this. You're already lit. Like the sage is already burning. You're already healing so much. Like, you have done such a big work on yourself, and you are so ready. You're so ready to share your gifts. And you already are doing that in so many ways. Actually, everywhere you go, you bring yourself with you, and you are a medicine woman, you are a medicine man. Just your frequency is healing to people that meet you. I get chills everywhere from the left side. There's something about this, yeah, maybe you have a very special touch as well. You have a very, like, your touch is healing, your hands are healing. You're very, very intuitive and strong. Like, you both intimidate and inspire people at the same time. Like, some people might feel very triggered by your presence because just your warrior medicine energy just triggers the darkness in people. Like, triggers not the darkness, but I would say the shadows sides of people. And you might have some fire in you, some fire in your chart. You don't have to, but you might have like a sharp tongue in a way, or it's like you're very good with your words. You know what to say in the right timing. You are like, yeah, you are like the Jaguar. Like, you are super, super smart. You're super wise. This is a time for you to reap the rewards of all the seeds that you have planted. Like, these are some cycles you've been going through, and the Wheel of Fortune is like here to show you that you are ready for this next cycle. You're ready for, yeah, I would say stepping into the energy of the medicine woman. You're ready to really embody her, embody him, and to claim it. Because it feels like you've been working kind of undercover for a while. Yeah, you're the magician. Like, you like, oh, I'm like super excited to just feel your energy, because I'm trying to find the right words. You're a magician. Everything and everywhere you go, you bend reality. You have experienced magic more than once in your life. You are a true magician, and that's why you're like a chameleon. You have been in so many different environments and around so many different people. And like I said, you like trigger people and inspire them at the same time. And just you showing up in someone's life is like they still think about you years later. They still remember the imprint of the energy that you gave them just by showing up. Maybe it was just a brief encounter with you, but you are like the star, you are like a piece of magic for other people. And I feel that you are really like, the throat chakra is very significant for this reading, and it is you learning again to come out of the shadows, to come out of feeling that you need to like tip on your toes and be a chameleon and like not show everyone who you are. And I think that because you have done that, it might have been smart moves in some environments that you have been, but I also feel like it has led to quite some disappointments. It has led to not always, you have not got equally back for everything that you have been given. And that's the thing, like not giving, like you've been giving a lot, and you give a lot more even than most people understand. Like you heal people without them even understand, and maybe they're like triggered by you, but actually you were healing them. You know what I mean? And I think you have seen it, because sometimes it takes years or it takes a while, but people come back to you afterwards and they're like, whoa, I can't forget what you said that time, or like that you stood up for yourself around that person just taught me so much. And like, yeah, like everything you have done, even if it wasn't even directly to them, it has changed the direction and their way of looking at reality just by you showing up. But it has also led to like some disappointments and some, you're out of this energy. Like I feel like you don't want to be in this anymore, but you have been some moments where you were falling into this, where you felt like you gave so much but you didn't receive back even, you know, a fraction of what you gave. But you never lost everything. Like you were always taken care of. You're a very protected soul. Like you have a very big mission in this life, so you're very, very protected, very held. And again, this is a very ancestral now it came again, there is something maybe still to let go of here, my beautiful, beautiful soul. To look up, to not look down at what you lost, but to trust that the universe and your guides and your ancestors removed people, places, and things that you might have thought was opportunities. They removed it in your life. They like there was things that you were not able to see with the moon, but you're able to see more clearly now. People like the people that try to get away with being sneaky or being like foolish or not, again, respecting you fully, like you were able to see through them. And first maybe you were able to see through that whole game, and it led you to some of these feelings. But it came out first in reverse, and then it came out upright because I put it back in. But I think that this is like, you're very much done with that energy. And what exactly being left out in the cold, feeling that you have been missing out, you might have been in quite of a very transformative and intense time, or like 5-5, a lot of fives. And it's like this, you have always known intuitively that you are a magician, that you are a medicine woman, you are a medicine man, but you haven't always been recognized as such. And you have not always been in an environment where people are conscious enough to even see who you are. So it has also made you question who you are sometimes. But you really know who you are, though. You really, really do. And you are a very generous person, and there is balance coming into your life right now. I think some of the biggest important messages for you here is just to you don't have to be the chameleon all the time. You don't have to try to blend in all the time. Like in this next season, you are gonna stand out, and you are standing up for yourself. Like you are, it's like you're not here to push anyone down, but you don't allow anyone to push you down. You don't allow anyone to come with this energy towards you, because you know so much better. It is this feeling of wanting just reciprocity for everything that you give. But you have also been hiding from the world who you really are. And you're afraid of not being understood because it's happened in your life. But you are the Queen of Cups. You are very sensitive, very intuitive, very it's like you heal people. You are a healer. You are a change maker. And a lot of celebration wants to come in. A lot of celebration, a lot of new energy wants to come in. And it will come in as you embrace all of that you are. Embrace yourself as the medicine woman, the medicine man that you are, the medicine carrier. Because you hold the world in your hands. And this person is also very empowered. It's holding the staff, like it's getting in the driver's seat. That's why the chariot is coming, because things are gonna start to move very, very quickly for you as you're taking your power back and allowing the rainbow medicine of the Jaguar to flow through your hands. That's it. I think this is simply reminder of the depth of your mission of being here. Like since you were a child, you have been very protected. Like you have been very protected by your ancestors, because especially the female ancestors in your like line, because they know that you have a very, very important mission. And also you've had to fight some demons. You've had to fight the devil quite a few times, and there has been like the devil and the King of Wands and also the Seven of Cups was coming, because it's almost like you've been in this maze sometimes, and you're meant to have worldly possessions. You're meant to thrive. You're meant to be abundant. But you also, like, because of your big mission, you've had to go through these periods. You've had to go through the tower moments. You had to go through meeting the devil, because that's what the warrior energy in you needed to see, needed to feel, needed to see through, I think. See through the illusion of what, these temptations and all of these rounds that you have taken with yourself. I think you're coming to terms with it, and you're asking for more now. You're knowing your worth, and you're asking for the 10 of Cups. Like, you know that this is actually your destiny. You're supposed to live a very abundant and fulfilling life, and do not give up on this energy. Do not give up on this energy, because it is there. Like, no, your past is not going to repeat itself. You have to keep trusting your path. You have to keep trusting that you are on the right path. You might also have a bit of this a lone wolf kind of energy, that you might have felt called to go places by yourself, and you have answered the calling many, many times, and you are ready now to, you are ready to fully embrace everything that you have learned. I think that things are actually moving very fast for you, and you learn very fast, and it's almost like you think that other people have these similar experiences than you, but you actually have a very, very unique life path that you have walked. But your past is not going to repeat itself again. Your past, you know too much, and you have healed so much, and this is to show you that yes, the new wants to come through, the new energy of you reaping the rewards of all the times you had to meet the devil, and you rised above him again and her, again and again. Who's the devil? The devil is also these little voices in your head saying that you're not everything that you intuitively feel that you are. It is all the little voices trying to talk you out of showing who you are to the world. And I think this is why the devil came in the upright position right now, was to show you, like, this is one of your last, I wouldn't say tests. I don't really believe that the universe is testing us, but we have some lessons to learn, and once you pass the tests, you pass the test. You know what I mean? Like, no one is testing you, but you are learning to trust yourself. Your guidance is divinely guided. You are being guided. You've been guided all the way here, actually, you know? Ooh, with that came don't dim to fit in. This is your lesson right now. No more chameleon, no more pretending that you're smaller than you are. You're breaking ancestral chains. You're breaking chains so old. That's why your ancestors are so protective and so supportive of you right now. The work that you're doing and that you have been doing since you were a child is so important. Yes, say yes to your path. Say yes to everything that you are. Say yes to sharing your gifts. You have so many gifts. So many gifts. You also are the magician, and you don't have to fight so much anymore. I think that's what you're learning. You don't have to fight so much anymore. You don't have to push to make things happen anymore. The Jaguar woman, like the energy, it's a very like feminine energy as well. It is this energy of attracting, of allowing things to come to you. To allow things, you're ready to receive now. You're ready to receive now. You're ready to receive. To soften, to lower your guard, to not feel that someone is out to get you, but to allow love in, to say yes to your deepest desires, to trust that you are on the right path because you are. So in this new chapter that is starting for you, it's also going to be important for you to rest deeply, to find time in nature, to find time to deeply replenish yourself, to take care of yourself, to remember that you are here for this whole life. You're here to simply share your gifts and to take aligned action. Not just action because you feel like you have to, but aligned action. It means follow your inspiration, follow what feels right for you, follow what feels good. Do the things that you want, that makes you feel good. Forgive your parents. Your parents are supporting you, loving you. Even if they don't say it, even if they don't understand fully who you are, what you're doing, they still support you. And to release and allow, to sing and dance and to take off your shoes and walk barefoot in the grass. To bring this beautiful energy of lightness to, again, this energy of like, I'm ready to receive now, I'm ready to receive. I want you to write. If you have an altar, I really recommend everyone to create an altar, which is just a sacred space with your crystals, with items, with water, with a little candle, with some things that you can have a place where you pray from, where you put your intentions and energy into. It can be close to your bed or close to a window, a special place for you. And I want to invite you to write a letter to yourself of what you're ready to bring into your life, what you're ready to receive. You are a profound clairvoyant. You already see so much of your future. Your future has already happened. I'm just here to remind you what you already know. You are a psychic already. You don't need me. Like, you don't need anyone, obviously. Like, you definitely don't. But you do have ascended masters with you, which is great. So you can also ask for their help. But you are the master. You're the master in your own life. You are clairvoyant. You are extremely powerful person. I salute you. I celebrate you. I want you to rise. I want you to remember. I want you to take back your power fully and use your voice to speak your truth, to know when to speak and when to be silent, to not feel like you have to hide anymore, because in this lifetime it will be safe for you to speak. It is safe for you to walk this path. You're called here for a reason. You're called to do this work for a reason. I love you incredibly, incredibly much. Like, just feeling your energy. You are just this amazing person. The Jaguar is with you. This is Kali. Kali is with you. So interesting that the tiger wanted to come through. This is about your second bloom. Second chances bring success. No matter what has happened in the past, it will not repeat itself again. It will not repeat itself. You're so ready for this. You are so ready I'm so ready to see you shine. There's space for you, there's space for me, there's space for anyone who wants to share their gifts, because your uniqueness cannot be denied, and it cannot be taken away from you, and there is no competition. There is space for you. There is space for you here. I hope you enjoy this reading. I feel like we are complete for now. I hope you take what resonates. If you want to work more with me, you can book sessions, join my next retreat, or come to one of my trainings. I would love to see you, connect with you, support you in any way that I can. So thank you so much, beautiful soul. Take good care of yourself. I love you. Welcome to card number 3 in this pick a card reading. So I am so excited for this group. I can feel you. I can feel a very deep sensitivity in you, a very deep inner subtle, like you are healing something very, very deeply energetical and like fundamental in your DNA right now. It is this, yes, this very, very, it's like all the other cards was very like outwards, but this one is very inwards. This is like you're doing maybe the most important work actually, which is the inside job, because it is always about the inside job in the end. Look at this beautiful woman. She is connected. She's feeling the connectedness to everything through her third eye, through her heart. And also the energy that was coming through was this from the solar plexus. You're actually like healing your whole, all the chakras right now are realigning for you, because this is like you can feel even in the nights. Even in the nights you might be waking up certain times feeling that you are like shaking, or feeling that your body is very sensitive, or it's like it is moving through like energetical shifts, and you're very, very, very sensitive at this time. What was coming through that it's super important for you to respect your sensitivity. Like maybe it's hard for you to be around a lot of people right now, or it might be hard for you to, not hard, but it's like it's almost overwhelming with too much input right now. You're doing the input. You are recreating and restructuring your DNA right now. Your subtle energy body is being reformed and redefined, and new energies are being installed. It's almost like in the Matrix, where it's like you're making downloads like from the universe, from different places. You're like getting new information. You're like learning a new language. You're learning a new way of being. And it is very, very important and deep work. And as long as you feel like being introverted in that way, it will come a time when you feel naturally that you're ready to come out of it. But this energy is very like, you're doing the inner work, so do that. Don't push yourself to come out of it and share, and like it will be a time for that. There is different cycles, and we're all in like different timelines and trajectories of different seasons. Sometimes it can be summer, but we feel like winter inside, you know, or it's like winter and we feel like spring or summer. Like we have an internal season as well as the external season is moving. What was also coming with this was the crystal, if you were choosing from the thumbnail, but the crystal that I've been using and that was representing this, it is selenite. Selenite is a very, and this selenite wand has, I don't know if you can see it, but it has all the chakras on it actually. And the selenite is a very powerful crystal that I work with. I'm actually feeling like classic, but that I work with a lot. Almost feels like I wanted to work with your energy straight away. So let's do that a little bit. It's on the throat. So the selenite is a very powerful cleanser, protector. It is a very good energy and crystal to use and to have on your altar. It is a very good crystal for you to have right now. And no, I don't sell them, but you can find them somewhere, I'm sure. And crystals in general can be really, really supportive for you at this time. I felt like working with your energy, but we're doing a reading right now, so I'm gonna... Wow, but there's something in your throat. There is some very old energies here. I can feel it, that it's just like... You're finding your voice again. I think that your voice is changing. You're healing a lot when it comes to speaking and allowing your voice to be shared. You are... I think that like if you're singing or if you share energy through that way, if you share energy through your voice a lot, then I feel like your voice is actually being transformed and transmuted through this process that you're in right now. And when you come out of this process, it's gonna be almost like a different way of speaking. It's gonna be a different way you're formulating yourself, your voice. When we hear someone's voice, it actually says a lot about the person that we're listening to, because someone's voice is a way of how they share their frequency. And you can hear how people are actually feeling when they share their voice. This is very important things that you're healing right now. It is a very, very important process. There might be people that do not understand this process that you're in, but let them misunderstand you. Trust this process. Yes, judgment came in reverse straight away. It was like, if other people, you might feel a bit misunderstood at this time, because maybe there is some outside world, the outside world has some expectations on you, and you don't really feel like living up to these expectations right now. And you're not supposed to. If you can minimize or cut out places, things, invitations, like all the things that brings you a lot of stimulation or that can be like a distraction for you, be like very aware of what you put your energy and your time into right now. Things that will be very, very good for you at this time is to do like Reiki healing, is to receive different energy work. It is to be in nature, to ground yourself, to be barefoot. King of Pentacles is coming in reverse. It's like there will be a time for these new opportunities. There will be a time to get on the horse. There will be a time, but that's the thing. And then the King of Cups is also in reverse. So it's like, this is not the time for you to get on the horse and run off into the sunset. Maybe there will be a time for it. You will feel it. You will feel the shift. You will be like, oh, it's time now, you know, to start sharing and start being all of that you have integrated. But right now, allow this process. That's why judgment came, because you might judge yourself as well a lot for being like thinking that maybe something wrong with you. Maybe you feel tired. Maybe you have felt actually a bit depressed, or like, yeah, the energy of depression. I don't want to put a label on you, because all these labels are absolutely bullshit. Judgment, and yes, this is like you're coming to terms with who you are. You're going... There is balance being restored in your life right now. Balance is being restored in your life, and it's happening on a very, very deep level. And the way that you're shifting, it's going to change everything in your life. It's changing everything in your life. The healing and things you're letting go of is very old things. The depression, the energy of depression that you might have been feeling at times, it might be better some days, and some days it's like lower. But I feel like the sun was also in reverse, so it was like it might have been a bit of a heavy period. I think that you still have hope, and that you have not lost hope for sure, but it's been some heaviness. And I heard something very interesting the other day. It was actually Jim Carrey, a clip from Jim Carrey, and he said like depression is like, what was it? It was like it's like releasing the pressure of trying to be, no, deep rest, depression, like deep resting. Like actually what you need is this deep rest. And the deep rest is from, it is like this old character that you used to be is dying. Like you need a deep rest. That's why it feels like depressed. But it's not that. Like, don't get caught up in any of these labels. Please don't. Because you will come out of this in a completely new way. Like, society does not understand what you're going through, but I know what you're going through. You need deep rest from the character that you used to be. And the feeling of depression is coming because it's like you can't hold yourself up anymore. You cannot hold up that character that you were trying to be, because that character was not fully you. It was like, this is the judgment call, it is the justice card. Like things, like your soul is really calling you to come into balance with who you really are. And we will die and be reborn so many times in our lives, so many times. And everything that you were before might have served you in the life you were living before, or how you were living before, but it's not serving you anymore, and you cannot hold this character up. You have to go through this process of letting that part of you really die in a good way, you know? It's like the snake is shedding skins, and you need to allow this. But you are not alone. You can ask for help. This might be a time for you, because I know that you're a very strong person. You're a very strong-willed person, and you want to do good in this world, and good things wants to come to you. The Ten of Pentacles wants to come to you, but I feel like there might be some person from your past, or like someone that's already in your life, or someone that's recircling into your life, that it can be a very good support for you. I feel like you want to consider where you can ask for support, where you can ask for help. If it's just to talk to someone who understands you, or if it is to, I don't know, take some supplement that might help you, like lion's mane, rose root, or something that is just like helping you to rebalance yourself. Training, movement, drinking water, doing things that moves your energy, because the feeling of being like in this depressive sort of energy, it might feel very stagnant, or it feels like you don't have energy to do anything, and you need this rest, you need this introverted rest, but you also need to move your energy. You need to do things that moves your energy. Nature, go barefoot, swim in the ocean, go to the lake, hug a tree, call someone that you can talk to, maybe even going to, like, considering therapy or having a coach or some sort of a healer. It can be really helpful. It can be really helpful. I've had periods in my life, I feel like I have gone through this rebirth so many times in my life, and I'm also very super strong character, but learning to ask for help is actually a very important strength. So, and I know you can do this by yourself, but you don't have to. You don't have to. It's important for you to know. You don't have to be very, it was coming in reverse. It's like you don't have to hold on to the old. You don't have to hold on to it anymore. To let go, let go, let go. Very strong messages coming in. There might be a little bit of confusion of what is the next step. And sometimes when the universe is not giving us very clear signs of what's next or where we're supposed to go, the best thing sometimes, I'm not telling you what to do, but might be to not choose anything for now. It might be to just be where you are and move your energy and allow. I'm not saying to wait for nothing, but I think you can feel that you're going through something very, very deep right now. Something very profound is happening to you. Many decisions, and this is also, the Seven of Cups is also that there are a lot of opportunities for you. There are a lot of opportunities for you. Like, things are gonna work out for you. because everything is here. The universe want to give you everything that you want, everything that you need. And you are walking away from things that were not working. You are walking away. You are choosing a new path. The Hierophant is coming through, wanting to tell you that you are in a decision-making process to choose yourself again, to choose what is right for you, what you want with your life, what is important, to really like commit to your path, to commit to your highest timeline. Sometimes it is just the darkest moment is before the dawn. That you are just in the end of the tunnel. You cannot give up on yourself, and I know that you're not. Like, I feel this very resilience from you, this very deep strength from you. There is some cords that would be good for you to cut. There is some people from your past that might still have access to your energy that are not supposed to be there. Archangel Michael, and then he's coming through here as well. So you can call on Archangel Michael right now. He wants to really support you. And even when I say cut the cords and it's like all these swords, there are some really beautiful meditations that you can do to help you cut cords, and also some Reiki healing and energy work to help you withdraw your energy. I have some subliminals on my channel. I have some meditation journeys that can be really good for you to come back to basics. Sometimes we just need to come back to the basic things, to just, the walking barefoot in nature, like taking time to hug a tree and smell a flower, the basics of just like eating healthy, of drinking enough water, of allowing yourself some movement. It doesn't have to be the biggest thing, but just walking, taking a walk, or doing something to move your energy, or if you can get to the gym or go to a yoga class, or there's like so many free resources that you can use today to help you to move your energy. But even if you feel stagnant, to not give up and do something to like move your energy, even if it's just like drinking water. Drinking water is actually also really, really good. This is the work of an earth angel. This is the work of the earth angel. You are coming into your power. You are doing very, very deep energetical work to come into your power again. And something that seems to be coming through strongly is the throat chakra. Mantra, meditation, to sing, to use your voice, to om, to use your voice. It's gonna be a lot of healing for you from that space. Release is coming through. There is still some things that you're releasing, and you need to allow this process to happen. You cannot skip this process. You are gonna rise. You are gonna rise again. Believe in yourself. Believe in your goddess power. You are a goddess. You embody this energy of the goddess. But look at this beautiful woman here. She's like resting. She's allowing the earth to hold her. Emotional sensitivity. You are super sensitive also to substances, to be very aware of what you absorb at this time, because you're releasing. Be also very aware of who you share your energy with. If it's like, who you allow to touch your body in that sense, like because you're releasing so much. You're releasing so much, and that's why you're feeling very sensitive. You have a higher purpose on this earth. You have a very big calling. You have a very big mission, and it's being activated right now. Even if it might feel like you're like, what's happening to me? What's going on with me right now? You are upgrading. You are upgrading, and everything is gonna get easier. It's gonna get so much easier. You need to move through this, and you are not alone. You're not alone. There is a council of light, of benevolent beings, of angels, of ascended masters, of archangels, of Your ancestors, they want to support you, they want to help you. They have sent you to this message right now. If you're still here right now, you are already so supported, and they want to be with you. They want to support you. The ever unfolding rose. You are never done, and you will never get done, and that is the good news. That is the good news. You're not stagnant here where you are. This is just a phase. It will get so much easier. It will get so much easier, and you are closer than you think. You need to establish better boundaries. There are some people that you need to cut out of your life. There are some people that have access to you on an energetical level that are not supposed to be there. Don't give them your energy. It's your very, very precious, precious, precious energy. If you're feeling drained, if you feel tired, if you feel that you don't have your strength back just yet, there's some cord cutting for you to do. It will be very, very helpful. Breaking the chain of the old, of choosing again, of choosing to rise, of choosing to align your life, of letting go of something that is not aligned. You already know it. There's some decisions you might need to make. Wow, this reading was very, very powerful. Very strong energies coming through, and I feel you so much. But I also know what you're going through, and there are people around that actually do understand what you're going through on a very spiritual, deep level. And yes, there are guardians with you. Second chances bring success. This is not... You have been blooming in your life, and you will bloom again. But this second time will... The moon came, the mandala of the moon is like these cycles. You're just going through these different cycles right now. And if you're falling into old patterns, it is okay. You will come out of this. You will come out of this. You will come out of this. You're very supported. You're very held. You're very, very strong. And you're allowed to ask for help. You're not alone. I feel like we are complete in this moment. These messages are very strong, very powerful. There are some hidden blessings in what you're going through right now. That's why you're looking at this right now, because you're understanding how sensitive, how precious and rare that you are. And this is, you know, like the butterfly doesn't, like the caterpillar doesn't know that it is a butterfly. It might feel very dark being in the cocoon, but sometimes we gotta be in the cocoon to be able to come out of it as a butterfly. And this is like stand in the light. So hold on to the light. Hold on to knowing that you come from the light. Hold on to this light because it's inside of you. The seed doesn't know that it is a tree, but still it grows and it becomes this big, huge, beautiful trees full of flowers, full of leaves, full of fruit, for an overflow. You need to rest and pray. Rest and pray. You're allowed to rest. You're allowed to rest. You are allowed to rest. I'm gonna leave you with that. I think that is a very good way to end. I gave you a lot of things right now that you needed to hear somehow, and it's very, very beautiful journey that you're on. I know that you're gonna come out of it in the most beautiful, amazing way, because you're here to shine. You're here to be the butterfly, to stand in the light, to allow this deep sensitivity of yours to bloom, to be shared with the world in your unique way. Thank you so much for being here. If you resonate with me and this channeling, please like, share and subscribe. And you can also find in the comment section more ways to work with me. I do private sessions, retreats and trainings to help you and support you on your journey. Much love your way. Thank you so much.